Hello everybody, I'm back again. Just wanted to share these two little journals that I finally finished. I have one more to go. This one's still not completed. But I wanted to share these two real quick. So let's go ahead. I guess I'll start with this one here. Sorry about the glare, guys. I'll try to not let it hit. But this is it. It's the one that's made out of those awesome little paper bags that Denise sells over at her shop on Tattered Dreams. And I just used the seam binding closure. It's a little chunky. And the seam binding is not glued down. It's just ties it. So I just added little flowers here. These are from an applique. Little flower I got on eBay, and these little, I don't know what these are called, the little pearls here. I don't even know where I got them from either. I don't remember, I should say. Oh, and I got some of this little dangle there. So let's start. This is the first page. On the paper bag, I just added this. These I had created them. It was a mini album that I created and never finished it. So these were little inserts that I had created for the journal. So I decided to take it apart, and I took these little inserts out and decided to use them for journaling in here. And those are nice and sturdy. So that goes there. Here I just added some paper, a little flower, a little eyelash trim. Here is one of my tags that the last video I made, tearing up book pages to make tags, and then embellishing them. Added a paper napkin on there, and then just used a lot of my little bits and pieces that I have of laces, and just decided to decorate that. Or I thought that looked cute. Just a bunch of different lace trims and stuff. I thought that looked cute. And then on the middle pocket, I just created a tag. And it has some of this awesome trim, and this is also from Denise's shop. Very pretty. And then on the way in the back, I just have one of my layaway tags. And I left those plain. And then this is a pocket that's made out of a paper bag. On this side, I made because of the sewing, I'm afraid I'm gonna ding it. But these are images that I got from Tsunami Rose. And I just backed it on a piece of file folder for journaling. And then here's another one of my tags that I had created. And I just, did a little bit of collaging there. I thought that came out cute, so I need to sit down and do more because I don't think I have any left no more. On this side, I use one of Denise's little glassine bags. That's one of these here. And that one I distressed, and then I just did a little bit of collaging there. And then I folded part of it up, sewed it to create a pocket here, pocket tuck inside the actual envelope, and then I left it open in the back. And then I created all these little cute little tags to go with it. So one for each slot. So I thought that was cute. I like that. And then on the back, I just have a tag that I made. Just a simple tag, and then I have a bingo card. So those just pop in there. There. On this side, I used a page from one of those Reader's Digest books. And I actually like the color, so I just left it alone. Then I inserted these. This is from Tsunami Rose. Just a postcard, and then this is also from Tsunami Rose. And those just pop in there. And then this is one of the little envelopes that I had created on the video, on the tutorial or show and tell. And I ended up stamping on it. I don't think I stamped it when I created that video. And then in here I just have this little piece. And I think I got this at on Pinterest. And it's just for extra journaling. And that just pops in there. Little button there. Here's a paper bag, and I just added to the corner here a little piece of doily, little eyelash trim, a little flower. And then on the inside of the bag, I just have a journaling card from Prima. On this side, I just gathered pieces of trim again, used my stapler, and glued it. And then, of course, my butterflies. This name came from, or this signature came from one of the books I took apart. And I liked the signature, so I cut it out, distressed it, and just backed it with this piece of paper. And just glued it down. I thought that was cool. On this side, I have one of my book page pockets. This image is from Tsunami Rose. I actually took one of her little file folders, tore it up, and glued that there. And then this is a tag I made. I think this one came from Pinterest, I think. On here, I just have another one of her awesome postcards, Tsunami Rose. And then on this side, I just have one of these little flags and another postcard. And this one, I backed it with a piece of file folder. On here, this is actually the title to the file folder where I took this apart. So I ended up gluing down the title. Couldn't throw it away. Another little small tag I made. And then here I have one of these library cards from A Tattered Dream. And this is just a journaling card that came from the 8x8 collection paper from Graphic 45. Here I added just some pieces of trim and a little flower I cut out from applique. On this side I have a butterfly. These I got from eBay. On here, this is I took one of the layaway tags apart, and sometimes I like to use them in different areas. So you get 3 pieces in one. And this is from Tsunami Rose. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh. On this side, I have one of Tsunami Rose's telegrams. Also awesome. I left space for journaling, but it still came out chunky. Here I have another pocket. I just added this piece of applique and then some laces on top, little flower. And then I made a tag. Here I have another paper bag and a little bit of collaging in the front. A tag that I made. And then a tag here. Oh, this trim is also from A Tattered Dream. There's this yellow brown one and then this green one. Very pretty. And then on the back I just have a guest check that I copy dyed. And that just sticks back there. Here I have one of my tags that I created on the YouTube show and tell. So I just put a paper clip because of the buttons. It was too bulky to stick in any of these pockets, so I just decided to just show them off there. Here's one of Tsunami Rose's little file folders. It's empty, nothing in there, but another one of my little pockets. This flower I took apart. I had like 3 of them. I don't know where I got them from, but I copy dyed them and took them apart. So I layered them here and just added that little, I guess, rosebud. Pieces of trim there. Another little tag there. Oh, here's the other piece of that file folder. Just glued it onto this tag. And these are library cards, also from Denise's shop. And that just pops there. And here you have a lot of space for journaling, another little flower. On the inside of the paper bag, I have another journaling card from Prima. I love the way the coffee came out, and they just got nice color in the oven. And then I got a lot of glue hairs. These two are also from Tsunami Rose. Same kit. They're just blank in the back. Backed them on cardstock? No, file folder. Here's a piece of one of those little merchant tags. I just cut it in half. I used the other piece somewhere in this book or in the other book. But here I just glued it down and then just added a couple of laces and a little flower. Here I just glued this piece down. I got these little labels from, what is that called? But I got it a Tuesday morning. I just can't remember the brand. This is from Tsunami Rose. Another little flower. And then you got space there for journaling. And this is the back, another paper bag. Did a little bit of collaging in the front. One of my little tags I made. And then another tag I stamped here and added some lace and trim on the bottom. Move that better. And then on the back I have another layaway tag. And on the actual bag I inserted another one of these little inserts that I had created for that mini album. So that goes in there. So that's it for this one. Now let me move this aside and start with this one. Also, Symbiote is closure. On the front pockets, I also did the same thing. Added these little inserts I had made. And then the first page, space for journaling, a little flower. Here's one of my flowers again. I mean, tags that I made again with that, all those little pieces of lace. A tag I made. And then there's a layaway tag on the bottom, or on the back. On this one, another little pocket. And just a bunch of little tags here. This just stamped on it. This came, I think, from Pinterest. On the back is one of my tags again that I made. This one I just added a little butterfly. Then I have a journaling card from Kaiser Craft. On here I have another corner pocket. Here's again is another little envelope that I made. This one I put the paper clip. It doesn't need it, but why I don't know. I just put it on. But on here, I just put this little piece. These came from Pinterest. So I shrunk them down and it went in there. On the back, I just have postcard from Tsunami Rose and a check, guest check. Here's part of the paper bag, and I did the same thing as the other book, just added a piece of doily, some eyelash trim, and a flower. And inside I just have a journaling card. Here I just added one of these little paper sacks from Michael's. And I inserted a little tag that I made. These little fabric thingies came from Michael's. And here I just have these two. This is from Pinterest, I think. Can't remember. Here, this was also on that mini album that I had inserted in there. So I brought it in here. Little flower there. Of course, my butterflies. Here I have another one of those library cards from Tattered Dream. And then this one came from that Graphic 45 paper collection. And on here I did a little bit of collaging, added one of those little rosebuds. And then this is chipboard bird that I had, they're already embossed, so I just went ahead and painted it. It's a little bird. Here is that little awesome pocket, I must say, because I love the way it came out. Uh-oh. Look, this little string glued. But I ended up sewing a little bit on this side too. And I think I tore that piece. Okay, then we will have to tear that piece. And gotta repair that. Okay, so I didn't sew there. And here I just did a little bit of collaging and just inserted these. This is just extra, it opened somewhere, there it is. Extra paper for journaling. And this one came from Graphic 45 paper collection. And they just pop in there. So this is from my tutorial. Just goes there. On this side I have another one of those telegrams from Tsunami Rose. And on this side I just have this little tag, and this is from Tsunami Rose as well. And here is some extra copy dyed paper that I had left over. And that's for journaling. A little bit of collaging there again with a little flower. Here I have another one of those paper bag pockets that I had made. A little bit of collaging there. Here's one of those little tags I made. Here, this is also an insert I had made for that mini album. And then on the back, I just have a tag that I made. I love this stamp. Here I did the same thing with a glassing bag from Denise's shop. Oh, and here's the other little piece that I told you guys from those little price tickets or garment tags, I guess. I don't know what they're called. But yeah, pop that in there. Here, again, another little tag that I made for it. And this one. And on these, I didn't punch a hole. I just used my stapler. Just to add the little lace there. Here I have another one of these little tags. Here's another one of my little tags that I created. Here I have a coffee dye ticket from Tattered Dream. And then on here I did a little bit of collaging there again, little flower. And then just added these two pieces. This is from Prima. And this is another little piece from Pinterest. On this side I have a little banner. And this is a journaling card from Prima. Which I had to trim it just a little bit because it wasn't fitting. It was hitting there. On this side I did a little bit of just added that piece there, a little bit of eyelash trim and a flower. And I added, whoops, I added a journaling card from Prima. And this one I had it, this is from Tsunami Rose. I haven't used it, so I found it under all my stuff, so went in there. Here's the other side of that paper bag. And I have this journaling card there. My kids are laughing over there in the living room. Here you have a lot of space for journaling. I love the way the coffee dye paper came out. Look at that. And it takes really good on white paper bags too, the coffee and the oven. It's awesome. I like it. On this side, here's the piece of that layaway tag that I had taken the bottom part and I used it as a tuck. And this one is just from Prima, a little journaling card. These are a library card from A Tattered Dream. I just stamped on the bottom and then stamped with my little scripture stamp. Here's another one of my little paper book page tags that I made. Just did a little bit of collaging. Here I used half of a time card, and these are also from A Tattered Dream. This little lace as well. So I thought that was cute. And then on the back here, a little bit of this piece of trim, some eyelash trim, and this one came from not Tsunami Rose, A Tattered Dream. I just added a little flower. And then on here I just made a tag. In the middle, another tag with a camera. And then a layaway tag on the way on the back. And they're plain. And then on the back of the pocket, I have this also insert from that mini album, just for extra space for journaling. So I thought these were cool to use as that, because I don't think I'm ever gonna finish what was supposed to be a mini album. But this is it. I will list these in my shop as soon as I can, but they will be listed if anybody's interested. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you guys soon. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.